Today we're going to commission the church that serves as a Presbyterian Disaster Assistant volunteer host site and the host site coordinator, Miss Renata. When we commission you, we grant you authority, allowing you to act on behalf of another. God commissions people to go for God and God's mission to the world.
On December 10th, a large tornado was down on the ground for an extended amount of miles. Mayfield received the bulk of the damage, and then it hit Marshall and then onto the Princeton area.
And when I travel down the main interstate, you can see the damage, a lot of the damage, and how it's so quiet in those areas where the damage done. You wonder what happened, where are the people?
We was bombarded with volunteers from all over during the first couple of months. And then after that, disasters started happening everywhere else around the United States. And so people tend to follow them, and we're still stuck here. We still need help. We still need, families need homes.
You know, we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of homes that are damaged, and the people who own them can't get them fixed because they're elderly or they're poor and they just don't have the money or the insurance, or don't see a way in the world that they could ever pay a loan back. So we just need people's help.
Early on in the disaster phase, we send our specially trained volunteers to do some initial work and assessment of what churches, what parts of the community, what populations are going to need the most help. The second phase of disaster ministry is the long-term recovery phase. Now, this phase can last for months, sometimes even years, as groups and communities begin to do the work that they can't do initially. That's when volunteer host sites like PDA's host sites open up and bring outside folks into communities to help with the restorative, reparative, recovery work.
And here we are, this little church, 10 people, 10 members, 5 or 6 people coming to Sunday, and we got all these empty rooms. And so we had a session meeting, and we decided that it would be almost criminal not to do something so we could have a host site and have a place where we could put people up so that they could work on these homes.
When I first came here and met with them, they were completely honest and said, we can't do this alone. You know, we will open our doors, we will let you use our building, but we need help. And I went to PDA and I went to the Presbytery, and they said, this is a great location for a host site. Let's do it. Let's do whatever we can do to help to get it up and running.
We want to make it as much like home as possible. We want everybody to be comfortable, and we want them to be able to rest after they've spent a long day volunteering.
Today, we are commissioning First Presbyterian Church in Calvert City as an official PDA host site.
We pray for the church facilities, O God. May the beds provide a safe and comfortable sleep to volunteers so that they may wake up refreshed to participate in your mission. May the showers provide warm water so the volunteers may remain clean and healthy as they refresh for another day's labor. May the kitchen and the dining facilities provide space for nourishment and communion. May the community spaces foster love, community, reflection, and fellowship. May this PDA volunteer host site help the communities in Western Kentucky recover from these disasters of tornadoes.
This is something we haven't done before with other host sites, but see the need to do in our ministry. We often put months of effort into setting up and opening up and renovating spaces to become host sites. And we feel that it's important to take a moment to pray, to commission, and to mark this occasion as the official opening of this host site.
It's a wonderful host site. They really have, with so few people in the congregation, have really gotten it together. It's clean and cozy, and I would live here for a week. In fact, I'm going to. I'm going to bring my church here.
You always hear you're to be the feet and hands of Jesus, and this is truly being the feet and hands of Jesus, because you're meeting needs and God has provided what's necessary to meet those needs. You're just helping implement the process to get the needs taken care of.